Hey, last video I explained about the class component and functional component differences. So here very clearly, like which one is the stateful or which one is the stateless. And after 16.8 version, we have the functional component also is the stateful component. So let me introduce the give the an example very clearly, and then you can understand what is the components, what is the functional component, what is the class component for the beginners can understand very easily. So I want to create the folder like in here. I will give it a components, the folder name. Under folder name, I will create the one more file called as a uh, class not file. I want to create the two folders. If I want to create the two folders under folders, one is the class component folder. Under class component folder, I want to create one more file called as a class component dot tsx. Okay, so see here in the tsx is throwing an error because it is actually we need to create the import react. So this import react is coming from the react package. So from react package. Okay, so here is coming, see, by default is coming like this, and then what we have to do, export. Here if you want to export, you can export, or you can export in separately, and how you want to, you can do it in the class. So here which name you want to give, and doesn't matter, class component. I want to keep it the class component. Extends, um, if you want to create react.component, or otherwise extends component, extend component, component. So automatically it will detect the component in over here. See guys, it's coming like this. And then so here once you extend, as I said in extend, okay, very clearly explained in the last video the how it is working, like in react that component is coming, and also here it should be in render method. Okay, here every all the class components has the render method, and after render method we have the return. Written in that JSX. Here you can write in your JSX, just in due. You can call it in like in a class component. Hello class component. This is the one class component, and so here I want to default export default class component. Okay. So that's pretty much of it, the class component. So I want to call it, as I said, like in all the class, any component, this is the root component, you have to call it an under app component. So I want to delete all this header. Okay, so I will call it the class component over here. Just I want to import, I want to remove all this import React, which is not required. App.js also is not required, but I want to keep it. The class name already is available. Import um, class component. See, automatically it will import it. So here I want to copy the class component, and just I want to keep it like this. That's pretty much of it. Just I want to run it, and I want to show you the class component, how it is working. The okay, fine. That's good. Already it is up and running. So how to go here, React app, and just have to refresh this one. So here, see, hello class component is coming up. Hello class component is there in the class component. Hello class component is coming. So next I want to create another folder. Is called as a functional component. Functional com. I don't want to keep it in more than that. Just in functional component, I will create the functional function fun comp dot tsx. Okay, So here, this is the very plain functional component, guys. Like, I'm using most of the times, I'm going to use it. There are two ways, like in plain function, you can utilize it, or otherwise you can do it the arrow function, constant arrow function. So which one you want to do? Before that, I want to import React from React. Okay, so here constant function com is equal to callback function or arrow function. And then here, this is very simple. Most of the times, in any written, just written, no render method over here. Just if you want to pass the props, you can pass the props. Okay, I will discuss about the props later, guys. Just that is confusing. So here, I want to keep it parent element, JSX, and just hello functional functional component. Okay. So here I want to same like in how I did it in the export. I need to export default func. That's it. So no need to do anything. This one I want to call it in. This is the root. As I said in root um, component. I want to call it in under root component. Import um, function component. So here I want to call it in function component. We'll see here what is going to be happen. So first one I want to comment out class component, and we'll see what is going to be happen. So yeah, okay, that's okay, fine, no problem. Even if I'm using, and that's the reason is the warning is showing. You can ignore the warning. So where is the okay? See here, hello function. Yeah, I hope that is the pretty much of it. So that's the difference between the class component and the functional component. That's where you have to make it the components. Okay, before wind up, guys, bye bye now. See ya. And the next, I will go to discuss about the props. So keep tuned my channel, and I will talk about it.